Welcome back. We're back here sitting around the fire. We're at the cabin up at the mountains, and we couldn't help but think about one of our favorite episodes, Mountain Mouth.
That's right. This was episode 169 from season 1. Originally came out November 6th, 2017.
Ooh.
But recorded on Devil's Night. We were wearing costumes that night.
We were. I was just like Grambo.
That's right. I was dressed like Polish Indiana Jones.
That's right. Yeah, we recorded live at Pizza D, home of Grambo.
No longer there.
No,
Here's to Pizza
R.I.P.
D.
Rest in pizza.
With our favorite
Pizza
guest and an official listener favorite guest.
That's right.
Megan Rico. This is a killer show, everybody. And it's weird. This was at a time, it's worth mentioning this because it comes up at the end of the episode. We start talking about how the Me Too movement is probably going to take down Louis C.K. next, right before that actually happened. And it's just worth mentioning because without that context, the conversation might seem a little bit off, but it didn't happen yet. But we had heard the rumors.
Yeah.
And we were kind of waiting for it to happen. And it happened very shortly after. So that's completely crazy. But yeah, man, this is one of the best episodes ever. Again, this is one of the first 300 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's season 1 of Super Live Adventure. Those are normally only available to certain members of the Little Chub Club. That's our Patreon group. If you're interested in supporting, joining the show, and getting access to this huge back catalog, as well as all this bonus content and cool incentive stuff you can get in the mail. It's really fun, and you become part of this really fucking fun group of people, too. Go to superliveadventure.com for more information. You can also go there for tickets to a live show that we are doing very soon.
Thanksgiving Eve, Manny and Friends, Flagship Brewery, 7:30 p.m.
That's on Staten Island, everybody. Manny's going to have stand-up, sketch comedy videos, live music, Super Live Adventures opening the night, and we got some crazy stuff planned. It's always one of our biggest nights. Please come out, hang out. Again, superliveadventure.com for more info.
But
let's get to the show, man. Pizza Doro.
Go back. You're going back in time. Pizza Doro's closed. You're going back right now.
You're going back in time. The doors to Pizza Doro are open, and a lot of people are laughing inside, eating mega pies, drinking super sweet soda out of a plastic pitcher. Man,
I hope you got the keys to the bathroom attached to a can. I hope you got that because I'm going to need to run in that bathroom.
That's right, man. Be nice to the old lady, all right?
Oh, man, don't piss her off. You'll be out by 9:30 or she'll toss you out on your buttski.
Love you guys. Thank you. Enjoy this one.
You are listening to the Super Live Adventure Podcast! This is episode 169, and I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
I'm Chris Sorrentino.
I'm John Saluga.
With us is...
Megan Rico.
Yay! On this Devil's Night, the night before Halloween. Your mother sucks cocks in hell. What?
We're all getting egged.
We are getting egged at the end of the show?
During the show.
We're
Is that a segment that's playing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get ready for it.
Cool.
Well,
my hair has high porosity, so it's going to be really healthy for it soaks on you.
Well, one of them's hard-boiled. You got to guess which.
No. The one that hurts.
We're drinking a little Captain Morgan in our Coke, so...
Megan, go for it.
I'm also drinking it.
Yay!
It hurts me.
And I'm drinking Tatra.
Tatra, the Polish
malt liquor.
Why are you drinking Tatra tonight?
Because I am Polish Indiana Jones tonight.
That's right.
From the Tatra can.
Yeah, John is dressed like Polish Indiana Jones.
Oh.
This isn't the one we drank. Chris and I had Tatra like in a yellow can, and we hated it. And then I thought it'd be funny to dress up as that guy. And then I went out and bought some, and this was all they had. This is better, I think. It's room temperature malt liquor from Poland. And it's better than what we had the first time. I poured you
one of these, too. I don't know.
Thank you. I will. I may do that next.
I'm dressed up as Grambo, the patron saint of pizza, which, before we get into everything, ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Yeah.
We have to salute Grambo, the patron saint of pizza. Thank you for your years of service to this country, Grambo.
Here's to Grambo.
Salud.
Woo!
Ah, it's a fine lady.
I didn't realize she was real.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was like photographic proof of her.
So here's what's amazing. First of all, Dennis Rodrigo gave me a Grambo poster today that he had made from a photo that he took of the poster here, because you can't find it anywhere, which is great. And then when I came in today, Chris was already talking to the owner of this place, who we never met before, got the full Grambo backstory.
Ooh, hit me.
Which you can tell better than I, because you talked to the guy. But
he was telling me that Grambo was his brother-in-law's mother-in-law. Excuse me.
So he doesn't just have a picture of Grambo. He knew Grambo.
So Grambo's personally tied to this place.
Is that her Christian name?
I wish it was.
John Grambo.
I wish it was. I love that he walked into his pizzeria and saw you. He doesn't know you, and you're dressed up like a family member, sort of.
Yeah. Well, we were just joking about this on the Google Hangout, but I said it would have been hilarious because he said she died 30 years ago, and then started laughing like a maniac. I was like, okay. It would have been great if he walked in here and saw me just as Grambo, and he's like, "Ghost!" and freaked out and ran. But yeah, recycling jokes.
Yes. Yeah.
No, none of us have heard them before, so
That's
they're
true.
new.
That's
you were
true.
practicing before.
That's true.
That's true. That was. But what do you dress as?
All right, guys, listen. I thought that this show was at 8:30 instead of 7:30, so I didn't have time to put on my regular costume, which was fantastic.
What was it?
It was okay. Are you familiar with the hit film Batman and Robin? Starring
The Joel
George
Schumacher
Clooney?
film?
Yeah,
Yes.
George Clooney and George Clooney's nipples on that suit.
Yes.
So there's a scene in that movie where they're at like a jungle-themed gala,
Okay.
and they're presenting a diamond, and then Poison Ivy crashes it, but she's dressed as a gorilla, and she's like in a gorilla suit, just doing like a sexy dance, and everyone's like, "Whoa! Everyone stop! That gorilla is sexy as fuck!" And then she like slowly takes off her gloves and like, "Ooh, it's Poison Ivy's hands," and then takes off her like mask, and it's just Poison Ivy in a gorilla suit. I was that.
That's fucking amazing.
It was great. I don't
That's
think
amazing.
there's any photographic evidence because I
No,
was too
really?
busy living in the moment.
Well, good
No,
for
that's
you.
better than having
That's all right.
photographs.
Such a good costume, though.
Well, tomorrow is technically Halloween, so
That's true.
Yeah, I'll find something to do.
yeah, put it on and ring my doorbell. At least I want to see it.
Ooh, I'm not coming back here.
Ever coming back to Staten Island.
Yeah, Meg, so this is not your first time to Staten Island, but your first time like into Staten Island.
Is it?
You've been to Staten Island before, where like you get off the ferry and you do fun stuff right there.
I went to Joe and Bergio's house.
Yeah, and he lives right by the boat.
Oh, I have no spatial awareness in
Oh,
this place.
okay. Because you're pretty. Now you're very close to where I grew up.
Yeah, I know. I feel trapped.
Oh,
No way out.
You're never going. Yeah.
I'm in this like pizza basement.
Yeah, this is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
You're gonna have dinner with Grandpa later.
Oh no.
Pizza basement is such a great way. I want to big. We're above ground, but it's a great description
Yeah,
of this place.
There's
like
a
basement.
brown carpet. It's a basement. I'm from Miami where like everyone's below sea level, so I've never been in a basement, and I think they're so fascinating.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's not many basements in all of Florida.
No,
not
we got
just Miami.
garages.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did nothing but hang out. Like our basement was like the playroom.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
destroyed it. It was
God.
crazy. We just had like free run. My mother was just like anything went down there.
Yeah.
But we were just like throwing darts at the thermostat and shit. We just like always like yeah. We
That
like
will, you will explode, John.
no, we didn't.
No,
explode.
maybe the
You're
house.
bad at
but-
darts.
I'm very good at darts. I told you this.
I know. Do you guys have you talked about this about why you're so good at darts?
I don't know if I ever talked about that on the podcast.
Talk about it right now because it's a very interesting
It's like a
personality
weird.
trait.
It's like a weird OCD thing I had when I was in high school. I had a dartboard in my room, so every morning after I took a shower, I'd come into my room and I would grab the darts and I would throw darts. And what ended up happening was like I wouldn't stop throwing darts until I hit the bullseye. So basically, like I didn't even start getting dressed or getting ready beyond my shower until I hit the bullseye. It was like a weird thing.
Didn't matter how long.
I got really good at darts, but I was definitely late for shit a lot.
Yeah, and smelly.
Yeah. No, it was after the shower.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
Wait, would you just play darts naked?
in a towel. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, man, I'm not here to kink shame.
That's my Halloween costume next year.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that would have been good.
John's Luca playing darts with a towel. That's a good Halloween costume.
You know what I wanted to be? But, okay, so I listened to the episode that was, like, released today or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. But I listened to it on the ferry ride over here just to, like, refresh my memory. Loved it. Loved the way you like... are really good at spinning rude shit I've said to you into like a positive.
Oh, that's funny.
Was
what
a
was
lot
it?
of that.
What was
Because he didn't realize it was rude. He thought it was positive.
Well, you were like talking about how tired you were, and you're like, yeah, Megan Rico actually said that my eyes are shaped like in a way that gives me dark circles. And I said it in a really rude way that I was making fun of your face.
No, but oh yeah, but I took it as like it's more like it's just like why am I even trying to sleep?
Yeah.
Dude, she's basically saying, but it's just the intense, like I always have dark circles. I was born with dark circles, and I'm really not sleeping now with the kid. But, but yeah, like the shadow of, I guess, the shape of my eyes.
Structurally, you're built for.
And then I kind of like, I like looked down, and I gave you like the scary face.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
I was feeling even with
Born
this
to be
hat. Now
tired.
this hat is super high because it doesn't fit over the headphones, but this hat barely fit. So just this little bit extra now, I can't.
Yeah,
pull
it's
it
a
down.
lady's hat. Ladies don't have heads as big as yours.
Also, humans don't have heads as big as yours.
Yeah, that's true.
John Zaluga, 2-foot head. That's accurate, right?
Dennis raised his hand too, but Dennis is, I'm a short guy. You're a taller guy.
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm only 5'10".
Is that true? I'm taller than you. I could take you in a fight.
That's fine.
Like I said, guys, I'm here to fight.
Why?
I'm feeling violent. Something about this hat lipstick combo makes me feel like I should just punch people.
Yeah, well, you have your your Jughead
My Jughead
hat.
Jones hat, the real one, not like the Riverdale. I don't watch Riverdale.
I haven't seen any Riverdale.
I haven't seen that either.
I don't care to.
Yeah, that's why.
But what? Somebody wears a hat, a Jughead.
Jughead
is in it.
Jughead's in it.
Wait, what are we talking?
Riverdale. It's based on Archie and Jughead and Veronica and Betty.
And Betty and Archie.
But what? It's a
It's
show.
It's a
contemporary-
live-action show on the CW.
Oh.
It's a teen
It's like
drama.
it's like a Dawson's Creek.
Season 2.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know.
Archie's Creek.
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, that exists. I haven't watched it, but I don't feel like it needs to. But
Okay.
their Jughead wears like a beanie with like a crown on it. This is like the one.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
one.
it. Yeah.
So
Wait,
pretty
so
great.
does Riverdale, for those of you who might have seen it, do they get into like the supernatural stuff that they've been doing with Archie lately? Archie in the Afterlife.
that's the best stuff. Do you guys remember
Yeah.
Archie Weird Mysteries? I had
No.
a VHS cartoon of it.
Oh,
That was my shit.
oh, yes, I
That was
do.
my shit.
Oh, that and Pup Named Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Love that stuff.
I like the dancing in that show. I'll
Yeah.
dance like young Velma all the time.
Yeah, that's a good dance. Is it weird that and some people might fucking hate me for this? I like the Pup Named Scooby Doo better than Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got a clap for that.
More fun.
It
Yeah.
was way more fun.
Also,
You need the Globetrotters memory.
I'm like, yeah. Well, and people are going to crucify me for this. I like Teen Titans Go better than Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Hang him by his balls.
is that where they changed
Oh.
the animation style?
Yeah, but it's
And
like
now it's like,
chibi and
cute.
but it's
I don't like
but
that.
it's not even the animation style, but it's
Okay.
a funny fucking show.
Okay.
They went from like superhero teen drama mystery action show with a little bit of comedy to just pure comedy, but it's real subversive. We were talking about this earlier, like real funny, like over the top of kids' heads type of comedy.
That's fun.
Yeah, I want to see.
I recommend it.
I want
It's
to.
good.
I want to check out. I've seen a little bit at your house, but yeah, Dennis sent that clip earlier. I didn't even recognize what it was, and I was like, "What is this?" And both of you guys were like, "I have to watch it."
Sean Connery's in Teen Titans. They didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
Teen Titans.
Sure.
I
am the last Titan.
Wait, I want to talk. I just really fast want to go back 2 topics to talk mad shit about the original Scooby Doo cartoon because it
Yeah.
sucks dick and balls. It's so
It's
bad.
not that great.
No,
People
it's
put it
not.
up on this pedestal. And
It's
it's
so
not really that
bad.
great. Yeah.
I was watching it. First of all, like the animation is whack as fuck. Like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, they didn't try even a little bit.
I still like that look though.
No,
I'm
the-
always
yeah.
gonna like love the way
But
those.
it's
the
so
art style
cheap.
is good, but the animation itself is so
Yeah.
bad.
Yes.
Well, you could tell they went with. They have like Scooby Doo and Jabba Jaws and Dynamite, like all these super cartoons that are basically identical.
Yeah.
And they're even probably like the same cell, just animated over and over again.
Yeah.
And Scooby Doo's the one that stuck. Like out of like this grab
bad.
bag of 6 cartoons that were all identical, Scooby Doo for some reason people liked that one.
I watched, the 2 episodes of Scooby-Doo where they had Batman on them, right?
Yeah.
And they were so infuriating because Batman's thing, like Batman doesn't have superpowers. Batman is just like the best detective in the world.
Yeah.
And since the characters of Scooby-Doo are so fucking stupid, but they still have to be the heroes of the cartoon, Batman was an idiot. Like Batman saw like things happen and was just like, that car must be a bird. It's like,
Batman, the world's greatest detective, is showed up by some quirky teens and they're talking dog. That's
So
ridiculous.
so rough.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I agree. Scooby-Doo is definitely overrated.
Super bad. What was that other one with a shark?
Jabberjaws.
That was Jabberjaws?
But they were all the same formula.
Yeah.
It was like a group of kids. One of them was a stoner, and they had an animal.
Yeah, they
friend.
had an animal.
Every one of those shows, it was the same fucking thing.
Not great.
Speed Buggy. Yes, he was with the cooking car. It was like...
I don't know what Speed Buggy is,
That's
but
what
from
you
that
talk about.
description,
That's all you
I
need
feel
to
like
know.
I'm gonna love it. Speed Buggy. Yo, what is that? A farting car?
Yeah, it was a car. It was like a chitty chitty bang bang, but it talked and it was like... and it would just drive around making those noises.
Shitty bang bang. I'll be here all night because I don't know how to get home.
Well, we're right down the block from that strip club, Titty Titty Bang Bang.
Is that real?
Yeah, no.
No.
Look, I like my only knowledge of Staten Island is what John Zaluga tells me, and he grew up in like rural Staten Island, which seems like a magical place where anything
There's
can
like
happen.
chickens down the block where he grew
What
up,
is it?
like
Do you-
running
Yeah.
around.
Dump dogs? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that doesn't exist. You're like, yeah, there's rabid packs of dogs that roam the Staten Island dump.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
not a thing I expect. That's like my parents
old
and aunts and
school,
uncles. That's
yeah.
real old school.
So
yeah.
crazy, so crazy.
That's
So, yeah,
stuff
you
they had
can-
to deal with. Those dogs killed my grandmother's dog.
Oh, I thought that was gonna end one word early.
Oh no, she had this dog. She was washing dishes, and her dog flew past the window while she was washing
no,
dishes.
no.
They were ripping it apart and throwing it in the air. It's this white little fluffy dog.
That's
yeah.
so funny, but also so sad.
Crazy. Yeah. And then Uncle Harry and Uncle Bob would like get guns and like go out into the landfill to hunt dogs. That's like a thing they did.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I just super dramatically gasped. You were just telling me a story about dogs that kill other dogs, and I gasped because I also have an Uncle Bob. That was what got me in that story. You were like, my Uncle Harry, my Uncle Bob. I was like, oh, me too. I have one of those.
How's your Uncle Bob? Is he cool?
No.
Does he hunt dogs?
No.
He's weird. He has an Instagram. He's what, like in his 70s maybe?
Oh, so
And he's active on social media?
Yeah. Sure.
so is my Uncle Bob.
So he
Do we have the same Uncle Bob?
hopefully
Ooh. It's possible
is
with
your
him.
Uncle Bob's name
Cousins.
also
Identical cousins.
Roberto?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But he's like active on Instagram. I actually had to block him from my personal account because he like would comment some weird shit all the time. But on my art Instagram, he like will just comment, "Great, neat, wow, cool." Like,
Really?
yeah, one words, exclamation point every
Yeah, a
time.
guy at work who does that.
It's crazy.
It's infuriating.
One time I
No, really.
no, he
yeah,
really
it
is like,
I
wait,
know.
why are you commenting on
sweet.
this?
Cool
though?
pick.
I did a drawing that I posted on Instagram that my mother saw and was very angry about. It was like a cartoon of a girl and she was holding like a severed cartoon penis.
Yes.
And I love it. It's to me, it's very fun. And my mom called me so angry and she was like, "That's pornography. You need to take it down before you get fired from your job." And I was like, "My job at Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
I think I'm fine." But so my mom called me and was like, "Take it down." And then he just commented, "Great." I was like, "What?"
Lifelike.
Accurate.
I have a weird uncle too who just discovered social media. My uncle Nick, like maybe like 9 months ago, and he wrote me today. I'm like, for those of you listening, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see he wrote, "Happy Candy Corn Day" with an emoji of a pizza. I was like, okay,
I love it.
you got it, buddy.
Also, isn't Candy Corn Day tomorrow?
I don't know. I was thinking that like maybe today's candy corn day, tomorrow's like good candy day.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I was about to say candy corn sucks, but I don't want to
Yeah.
alienate anyone.
Oh,
Do you like candy corn?
No.
No, I'm surprised.
No.
He like circus peanuts and shit
Oh,
like that.
Oh.
You like circus?
I'll eat it, but I'm not like going out and buying it.
Wait, why are you eating them?
Stock in the,
Well, I'll eat it. There's no food I won't eat. But
that real?
like, that's
Yeah.
real. Yeah. But like I don't. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of
Oh.
candy corn or any of that.
Circus peanuts.
Oh, I
Any
figured you
candy
would've
that's
been
like
that guy.
No.
No?
No, I know some things. Yeah, like old man candy and stuff, but candy corn's not one.
what do you like a Werther's original?
Yeah. Well, I told you never had like a root beer barrel. That's like a
Oh, I
favorite of
refuse.
mine.
Barrels.
Because here, unpopular opinion, root beer sucks dick.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, boo, what a bitch.
Oh.
You know, I can't handle it, guys. It's real fucking gross.
No, it's okay.
That's
Cream
all right.
soda, dope.
I'm with you on cream soda.
Cream soda's real good.
My only problem with root beer is there's no like alcohol you can mix in it. You can mix alcohol and cream
Vanilla rum.
soda. Yeah.
In a root beer, I feel like that would be good.
I can see
Really?
that. And now they have you don't like those root beers though, right? Like the alcoholic root beers.
I'm okay with them. Like they had their summer, and I was like, okay, these are good, and they're not going past like 2015. That's fine. But I saw recently they had like not your dad's mountain soda. I was like, what is this? And it's like a fake Mountain Dew.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is my dad's mountain soda?
Oh, you don't want to know what my dad's mountain
Yeah, that's
soda
like when your dad pisses in a 2-liter bottle on a
yeah,
road
he
trip.
throws it out the window.
It's your dad's mountain soda.
No, all right, that's the name of the brand. It's like not your dad's root beer, not your dad's orange
I have
soda.
seen that. I have seen that.
And they had not your dad's mountain soda, which
Mountain
is just
soda.
an alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Oh, that actually sounds fucking great.
Really?
I
know.
I don't know.
I dated a kid from Indiana for 3 years, and
Okay.
he was the second person I met from Indiana who developed an addiction to Mountain Dew. At
Like
one
a
point in the
legit, like you went through withdrawal.
yeah, like when he quit.
Mountain Dew, man. Like
He like got headaches and like shed blood. No, not the second part.
not your dad's blood shit.
Oh, thank God. In that case, I'll drink it. God damn.
But yeah, that stuff is just bad for you to begin with. Like,
Oh, yeah.
soda's good for you, but Mountain Dew's like really not good. for
Is that
you.
the one that can like dissolve a quarter?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Have you ever Googled like mountain mouth?
No.
So there's like people who said yeah? Yeah.
That's not what you
Yes.
think it is.
Vin Forte knows it.
Oh yeah, my girl gives great mountain mouth.
Yeah.
You've actually seen it, because remember that documentary about the animatronic band?
Oh,
Does that guy have mountain mouth?
Rockafire Explosions.
there's a guy hooked on Mountain Dew in that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
He fell out. He was only like 30 years old.
Yeah, well, I remember watching that. I think he's like 33 or 34. At the time, I was the exact same age, and I'm watching a documentary, and I thought this guy was like 50.
Oh, yeah.
And he's drinking Mountain Dew, and like halfway through the film, they ask him about it. Do you remember that? Where they're like, you drink, because he has Mountain Dew in every interview, like wherever he is, he's drinking it, and they're like, so you drink a lot of Mountain Dew, huh? And he went, yeah, I first had Mountain Dew, and I'm about 7 years old. I don't see much sense in drinking anything else. And it was like the best answer ever. And he had like no teeth.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what Mountain Mouth is?
So, in my experience, mountain mouth is like an affliction that happens to people who drink a bunch of Mountain Dew, but it primarily. wait, they use it mostly to refer to like a group of people who live in like Appalachia, like the Appalachian
Okay.
mountains.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Really like isolated
Sounds right.
community of people who like mostly drink Mountain Dew and just like have zero teeth. But also that guy who was
Yeah.
like, I don't see much use in drinking anything else. Do you think he knows that like water doesn't make your teeth fall out?
I don't know.
I feel like he's just like, this is what life is like for me.
Yeah, he just.
All right.
For me, man.
So because like these people in the mountains are so crazy with it, do you think it's named after like Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew's named after moonshine.
Oh,
That's a name for it. The original Mountain Dew label has like a hillbilly with like
Yes, I've
with a
seen
jug
that.
and the triple X on it,
You're
and the
making
cork is popping off and going
motion.
through his.
You've made like
through his-
3 different jerk off motions.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the guy's jerking off on the can.
The cork. He comes
Just
the
this,
cork.
just this hillbilly like
Mountain Mel. Where's my Mountain Mel?
I know that we're talking about jerk off motions, but your explanation now just made me realize for the first time that like the name Mountain Dew evokes like a pretty beautiful image when you don't associate it with like the lime green sugary soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Mountain
it sounds
Dew?
beautiful,
That's
but the
amazing.
name comes from moonshine, but it's like this very caffeinated, sugary drink with a little bit of orange juice in it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good for you then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get some
yeah.
vitamin C from Mountain Dew.
I don't see much use in drinking anything else.
Drinking no sim.
Mountain Dew may be healthier than a Pepsi.
Is that real?
I don't know.
don't
It has
know.
orange juice in it.
Maybe.
Pep.
Yeah, you know what pep is?
Yeah, you're right.
Pain. I'm hooked on pep.
All right, I'm okay with that. So, all right, so we had a question for you from a listener in the UK, Vicky James.
Yes.
Vicky James, what do you know about me, Vicky James?
Vicky James, why are you doing this to me?
I
You
have
put me
a
on the spot,
question.
Vicky James.
I have a
Oh, this is
question
gonna
for
creep.
Vicky
It's already
James.
creeping you out. Just that
I know.
somebody.
I really hate people.
Yeah.
No, she's good. She's one of the good ones.
I have a question for Vicky James. Are you happy that your name sounds like the sound that a DJ makes? Like, Vicky James. Vicky James. Or, like, if you're drunk and you're trying to say video games, you're like, oh, I'm going to
Vicky
play some
James.
Vicky James.
Hanging out with Missy Elliott, drunk,
that's-
playing video games.
My question for you, Vicky James.
I'm sure she'll answer.
Yeah, she will.
She has some
Yeah,
chutzpah, that
It's
one.
a yes or no.
She'll find. You'll get a. I don't know how she does it, but
You'll
she'll
get
call
a
your phone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No,
She'll be at your door.
Vicky, no. What is the question?
Okay. So
Your Twitter handle.
yeah.
I'm nervous.
She wanted to know if you were a
Oh.
huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, and I was just
Whoa.
like, I know for a fact you're not.
Here's why
You
I'm
know
not.
nothing about the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it. So I work in a room that is filled with men who are 30 years or older.
Yeah.
And I am the only female most times, and I'm 24. So sometimes there will be a conversation that will take place where I'm like, well, I can't contribute even a little bit. And one time I had to listen to these grown-ass men debate for like 3 hours about which Ninja Turtle they were.
Yeah.
So you just this was this podcast you were listening to.
Yeah,
pretty much.
basically. I was like, what? Why? Who cares? You're a Donatello. You're a Raphael. Who gives a fuck? And they were like, no, you don't understand. He's not cool. This one's cool. I wanted to fuck April. I was like, I hate this.
See, at least our conversation is which Ninja Turtle would give the best head. We've actually had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that likes pizza because his lips are all greasy.
Yes.
So all 4 Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Oh. So, all right. So your Twiddle,
My twiddle handle.
Your twiddle,
My twiddle hander. Here's the thing.
Wait, what is it? What
It's-
do you mind saying?
Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter and on nothing else. Or my art Instagram. My Twitter handle is at Mog_Rico. And I realized after the fact that it's a Spaceballs reference, right?
Yeah. Well,
Mog?
half man, half.
But I would
dog.
think it's. How is it written?
It's emoji, isn't it?
MOG?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
I didn't know that. I
Okay.
love Mel Brooks, but I don't like Spaceballs because I think I saw it for the first time too late in my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. That's true because I saw it as a kid and I love it.
Yeah.
Wait, where does the Rat King come in?
Oh, I'm just the Rat King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
All right.
that's just what I am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I guess she.
So you just put that. Did you
Is
know
that
was-
a Ninja Turtles thing?
Yes.
He's a character who lives in the sewer.
He's
and he
the Rat King?
He controls
Yeah.
rats. Yeah.
I thought that was a Hey Arnold character. Is that too late for you guys? That reference?
No.
That's a little
it's-
late for me. Yeah.
My.
How old are
I
you?
know. I'm gonna be 39 in like a month.
Oh my god. Right?
I
It
know,
totally is.
I know. Hey Arnold.
The Sewer King. Oh, it's the Sewer King, not the Rat King.
My sister, who's your age.
Yeah.
So there's a big age. It's like it's a 13-year age gap.
Yeah.
So when my sister was little, she watched Hey Arnold. So I was like a 16-year-old kid.
It's a great show.
Waking up with like bedhead, and my sister would always go, "Oh, hey Arnold," because apparently, like to her, I was like a big head with like fucked up hair.
You know what?
And that was like her big joke to me in
No,
the
but his
morning.
head is like.
Wait, here's
got
a
like a football
your
head.
head's
no,
like a
guys.
light bulb.
Everyone needs to shut the fuck up.
Yes, it is like a light
Listen,
bulb.
I'm about to say the most accurate thing that's ever been said in the entire world.
Okay,
You don't look like
I should turn your
Arnold.
mic on. Hang on, wait.
Oh no.
Okay, go for it.
Guys, I have already dispensed some great advice. Wait, so you look not like Arnold, the like titular Hey Arnold character,
Yeah.
because he has a football head, but he has a cousin who comes to visit in one episode.
Does he have a light bulb head?
He has just like a longer head. You look just like him.
Yeah.
So if anyone is not 40 and watched Hey Arnold, you'll know. You'll know. It's so accurate. Like no one in this room gets it, but I'm freaking out right now because I'm like nailing
I want to see it.
Really?
I want to see it. We
I
should
can
post
find
it.
I like that you're not even good enough to be Arnold. You're like Arnold's cousin.
No,
Arnold's
hey,
cousin.
listen. But here's the thing: the girl that Arnold has a crush on likes his cousin way more, even
Oh.
though he's real boring and all he likes to do is read the ingredients off of the back of candy bar wrappers. It's a good show.
Okay. Sounds
right.
great. What's the girl like? Is that good for
Lila?
me? Or, yeah.
She's annoying as fuck.
Oh.
Everyone should be with Helga.
Okay.
Pataki. I'm talking about a show that none of you watch. Let's go. Moving on.
My cousin knows.
He
Justin
knows.
knows.
I'm 26.
Whoa, welcome.
Yeah, see? I think I checked out around Doug. You know, Doug was my
Doug was
exit.
good.
No, I
Do you
know.
remember how
but
they
that was
moved Doug to a different channel and gave Patty Mayonnaise a different haircut?
These ducks sucked. So shut up in the former self.
Yeah, why'd they like?
Oh.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck Disney's Doug.
I didn't-
Disney Doug.
I didn't know
yeah.
they
Hey,
did that.
Disney, fuck your Doug. Hey, Doug, go fuck your Doug in the mouth.
Fuck your Doug in the fucking mouth.
But Doug, I watched enough. When I saw Orange is the New Black, the voice of Patty Mayonnaise is
Yeah.
an inmate on that show.
Also, the voice
and
of
when she popped up, I was like, "Where do I know that voice?" It was weird. Like it's weird seeing it come out of a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great.
Fuck.
Yeah, she-
Yeah,
me.
Patty Mayonnaise got into some weird shit.
Yeah. What did she do to get landed in the clink?
I don't remember what her character did.
Wasn't she called like Grandma Jones or some shit?
I don't remember. I stopped watching.
I don't watch TV. I watch bad TV, and that's it.
Jeez.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the cousin?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what do we got?
That's not what I pictured. Never mind. I was wrong. But you can still look like him if you want
Were
to.
you thinking Bert and Ernie?
No.
Oh yeah, the cousin also has the same head.
Yeah.
Same
For
guy.
some reason, I thought he had a different head. I'm thinking of a specific character, but I can't remember where he's from.
He's just the bottom half of his head is also round,
Yeah.
which I think is a better look.
They have lateral
looks-
football heads, and you have like a vertical football head.
Thanks.
You're welcome. How are you gonna spin this next episode? Megan Rico, I work with her. She great kid. Says I have great bone structure.
Yeah.
You guys call me a fucking kid?
She has called because I look like an athlete.
Great kid. Yeah.
Should I have an athletic head?
I'm a fan.
All right, so what do you think? I mean, I know it's this basement of a pizzeria, but like,
Dude,
the decor.
I
everything,
love
like,
this
what do you think of this
pizzeria.
place in general?
No,
like,
I really genuinely love
like
this
the
pizzeria.
Dalmatians on the wall.
No,
and
it's amazing.
Like, it's-
Also,
why did this
wait,
place
I didn't notice the Dalmatians till right now. So there's one photo that's just like a bunch of Dalmatian puppies with a red fire hydrant, and I
Yes.
feel like that makes sense.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Then you go like one step further, and there's just like Dalmatians, and they're each inside of a different rainbow-colored mailbox.
Except one has like donuts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I
chicken
don't get
McNuggets
that one.
spilling out of it or something. What is that?
I don't. They look like some kind of baked goods.
Hold on, I'll find out.
Yeah, the one dog is really into
You
it.
know this?
Yes.
What do we got?
Megan Rico on the scene,
they're
reporting
dog
live.
treats. They're
Oh,
they're
dog- okay.
dogs. Oh.
They're dog treats. That's boring.
So someone's mailing their dog
Wait,
treats.
but
These
then
dogs
my
don't deserve
favorite
them.
one is a full-grown Dalmatian with like 50 speckled cats.
Yeah. Dalmatian colored cats. They're
And it
white
says, in a
black
world full of copycats, be an original.
That doesn't make any sense because like you're also spotted. Even though you're a dog, you're also spotted.
Yeah.
It's just like you're a different gender. It's fine.
Yeah.
All cats are girls, all dogs are boys.
I like that it's copycats. And it's really cats.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's so
I
good.
like that. I like that.
That's good.
Yeah, Megan's got a dog.
I have a dog. Her name is Blanche. We call her Calamari Butt because her butthole looks like a piece of calamari.
But what does it taste like?
Piece of calamari. Buffalo Galabad, as you guys call it here in the island.
Buffalo Gallivan. That's like a Game of Thrones character.
Send a raven to
Sir
Buffalo
Galabad.
Galabad.
Galabad. That's hilarious.
You guys do say
Gal-
Galabad.
No.
Yeah, you
No
do.
one's ever said
Here's some
Gallivan.
shit I hate.
It's like Galama is what they
Galama.
say. I hate it too.
Yeah.
So you guys, okay, everyone who works in the room that we work in is basically like Staten Island-y Italian-y. or like has grown up around that, and so like
That's
uses
what
that
we're-
terminology, right?
Yeah, I mean, McCarthy's a New Jersey kid.
Yeah, but everyone else.
But yeah, we're at this point now where it's 3 Staten Island guys and a Jersey guy.
Yeah,
Which is not that different, right? Like Jersey is.
yeah.
I don't know why we're part of New York City.
Just one shore removed.
Yeah,
But so you guys will be like gabagool, galba, like all that shit.
yeah.
But then the one day that I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna get a quesadilla for lunch. You're like, quesadilla. Ooh, ay, arriba. And I was like, that's legit how it's pronounced. Everyone eat a dick.
I just look. I there's no Italian blood in me
I
whatsoever.
know you're Polish.
But my stepfather's Italian. My wife's Italian. My kid's Italian. My sisters
Your
are
kid's
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, it's weird. Because I hate Italians. My best friend's Italian.
Oh, hey.
No, but it's really like I have to like. It drives me crazy to pronounce things that way, but you have to.
I know you have to.
You have to. I showed you that time I ordered. I ordered I ordered buffalo and I said calamari on the phone,
And
and
what
I
did you
got a
get?
container of buffalo cauliflower.
What?
Because I didn't say, but if I said galama, I would have gotten the right thing.
Yeah.
Was it good though? It sounds like it would have been good.
It was not. It just wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah, I get it.
It was all right.
You're like, I wanted squid, not vegetables.
Yeah, I didn't want a bunch of
Buffalo cauliflower.
That sounds great. I'm gonna make some. I'll mail it to all of you.
It's like, you know what it is? All right, if you had cauliflower
Mm-hmm.
in your refrigerator and you're like, I know what to do with this, I'd be like, great idea. But then if you said, I'm going to order from a pizzeria that has all
Right.
kinds of shit, and this is what I'm going with, I'd be like, why the fuck are you getting that?
Yeah, why'd I spend money on this?
Yeah.
want this.
But yeah, I always hated, and I took Italian in junior high school because I thought my stepfather would be able to help me with my homework.
Oh, no, he speaks Brooklyn.
Well, he speaks Italian,
Yeah.
but it's this like his family's from Naples, so he speaks this dialect, and he's gone back to visit, and even in Naples, they're like, where the fuck did you learn to talk? Because they're like, you've got like a New York
Is he fluent?
Yeah, like he speaks Brooklyn.
Fluent.
That's really what that
He's
is.
In like whatever weird shit he speaks, he's
But
fluent?
what's crazy to them over there is that like he's got this American like New York accent when he speaks Italian, but he's also using this dialect and slang that his father used, who's been dead since like the 70s.
And he's the only
So they're
one who
like,
used it.
nobody talks like that. Like people, he went back to Italy like a couple years ago with my sister, and people kept stopping him where they were like, where did you learn to talk like that? And a lot of words that he learned from his father that he thought were like, it was just Italian, it's a lot of like filthy slang.
I love that so much.
So the one story that always stood out was he was with his cousins, and his cousins driving the car, and they hit like a big pothole, and my stepfather said in Italian what he thought he was saying was like, oh, stupid pothole. And they all like lost it because apparently he basically just said stupid cunt. Because his father would call a pothole like a cunt in the street, like it was like a street cunt.
high opinion of women.
Yeah.
Street
Yeah.
cunt. If I knew more Aladdin, I would fill in the whole. You feel like a Disney person, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know that song, the like street rat song?
Cunt. Meh, meh,
Yeah.
meh, meh,
Meh,
meh,
meh.
I don't know the words. I don't remember the words.
Street
But
cunt.
I have a similar like. Okay, so I'm. My family's Cuban, and Cuban Spanish is disgusting.
Okay.
Like so bad. We're like you guys, but for Spanish. And so I know someone who like went to like Venezuela or something and wanted to ask.
I
Like,
went to Venezuela.
I haven't.
I did.
hey guys, I quit this podcast.
I was in Caracas as a kid.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So
Sorry.
this guy went to Venezuela, and
This guy went to Gallimard.
so he went to Venezuela, and he like wanted to see where he asked someone, "Hey, where can I catch a bus?" And like in Cuban slangy Spanish, that phrase is like, "¿Dónde puedo coger una guagua?"
Okay.
But here's the thing: coger means catch, and guagua means bus in our slang. In proper Spanish, coger means rape, and guagua means child. So he was just asking people where he could do that thing.
Wow.
Not great. Hey, can I Can I pee?
I started a new drink.
Guys, can I pee?
Yeah, you can pee. I don't know. Whatever.
I can't. Well, that's a wide enough mouth. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Are you gonna go in the bathroom? Yeah.
I'll
go.
tell you guys about the time that I peed in a Folgers container in my ex-boyfriend's kitchen. Bye bye.
Yay!
So Wawa, is that why Wawa in you ever go to Wawa in Jersey?
Oh yeah.
Is that why it's a stork? It's like a flying stork. 'Cause
That's like a
Wawa
kid
means
thing.
baby?
Wawa means baby. Ooh.
Ah,
I don't know
anybody knows.
why Wawa is called Wawa.
Wawa.
Wawa was always like
Bullet bandolier. I'm the worst Grambo ever.
you're the best Grambo ever. Don't say that about yourself.
Oh, what would I do without you?
I don't know.
Oh. You know what? I bought this dress. It's a double XL woman's dress, and it's not like it's still tight around the tits.
I know, man. Look at me. I'm wearing a woman's hat. Look how this fits.
What the hell size woman am I? Yeah, I am. Having a not so fresh day, John.
But you know what it is? That's why, like, when you're a woman, you get to be that big. Clothes look like that because it's like the style becomes something like if it doesn't fit, it's like you can make that at home,
Yeah.
right? Just cut a hole in a tablecloth. Like, what are you wearing?
Why are you insulting my?
What's
my
amazing
choice
is
of clothing?
this dress.
Yeah.
I thought for sure he got this from a thrift store or found it up in his attic. He bought this new, like recently.
It's from Target. It's the Target brand.
Isn't that amazing?
Marona.
This thing looks. It
It
looks
looks
ancient.
like a Lane Bryant. You know what my favorite? Listen, nothing could make a woman feel worse than walking into a store called Dress Barn to buy clothing.
yeah.
There was a store, and my mom used to shop there. I'm gotta go to Dress Barn.
If I didn't get, I swear to, if
I'm done peeing.
I'm gonna eat. Out
I
of
almost,
trough at
I
Dress
almost,
Barn.
I avoided Dress Barn when I was looking for this hat. I didn't want to go to Dress Barn
No, nobody wasn't gonna
for a Halloween costume.
Yeah, I feel like know your clientele. Like, why the fuck are you gonna call it a barn?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
having ladies at the register
Call it like
crying.
Dress Palace.
Yeah,
Something.
Dress Barn.
Hey, they've been in business a long time. They're
Dress
doing something
Barn.
right.
Golly, Dress Barn. That's disgusting.
But it must be it's got to be the only place to get what you need.
It's the only shop in town
Yeah, for extra large muumuus and
for cow clothing.
Wait, so where did you get your
cow
dress?
clothing.
I'll say wait. No.
He got it at Target recently.
Amazing. It looks great on you. Your boobs look incredible. Question.
No, it's too tight. The boobs.
No, that's what you want.
No, it's
No,
very
you're right.
constricting.
It doesn't push them up as much as you want them to.
No, I like it down below though. I like the freedom I have going on. Well, all right, 'cause
Yeah.
me and my 7-year-old son were talking about this because last Halloween we went trick or treating and we were very far from that. And I've told this story on the podcast. I'm going to tell it again. We were very far from the house, like a 15-minute walk, and I could not hold it. I had to pee so
and
bad.
you were in a dress?
No. I was dressed like Steve Zissou from Life Aquatic.
Amazing.
And I had to pee so bad, and I was just like, and I pulled my dick out to pee, but I tried spinning so nobody would see me. Like, I thought I'd spin so fast no one would see my
Like the
wiener.
Tasmanian devil taking
in
a
the
piss.
middle, in the middle of the street while kids are trick or treating. But then I didn't get it. Like I started peeing as my dick was coming out, so
Did
like
you
I
pee
half
on your
peed
son?
my pants. Yeah, but half peed in the street, and I just was going in a circle, screaming,
Calling
and
more
peeing at me.
attention to yourself.
Yeah,
half
it was a
pissing
bad
on your
move.
son every time you passed him.
Oh, my son, later he said, he was like, because he doesn't curse. He's a good boy. He's like, I know a lot of curse words, and I was saying them in my head. I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
What a good boy.
He's
I
so
know, but I
good.
told him this. I was like, this year, son, I'm wearing a dress. I could just
Great.
pee right down,
Yes.
right down
It's
the bottom
amazing.
of it.
Yeah,
He's like,
because
that's
oh,
what that's
good
what
idea,
he that's what he
Dad.
I
wants
was
you to
wearing
do.
a dress the other day, and I peed in a planter easy.
It's so liberating.
In a planter.
Yeah, well, it was great because I sat in the planter like if the planter was a toilet. And I was with my brother, and I was like, Steven, block me. And he just sat in front of me, and I just sat down in the planter,
Yeah,
and then you had to shake it out. And
not bad.
one time,
Yeah,
did you
I'll
put
take
rum
a
in
splash.
this?
Yes,
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
You know what a rum and
Thanks,
coke
Grambo.
is?
of course.
No, but
Yeah, oh yeah.
it's a Cuba Libre. You know that? We call it a Cuban
Cuban
freedom.
book? Cuban
Fever?
freedom.
Yeah.
You gotta ring that bell, John.
That was a good one. Yay! me.
No,
We
seriously,
did
what
it.
is a rum and coke?
It's called a Cuba Libre. It's
Okay.
like the drink of Cuba.
Okay. Oh wait,
yeah.
really? That's
Yeah.
like their drink?
Well, we call it, it's like,
Is
it's that and mojito.
Is it like Mexican Coke down there, like no corn syrup?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
Actually, I'm talking my ass. I've never been there.
Okay.
I don't know if I can go there anymore. My family was like political prisoners.
No shit, really?
Yeah. They came over here on a boat. My grandpa was like in prison over there.
Oh, really?
He like escaped. It's pretty cool. But I
Like a
don't know-
proper boat, or was it like a Jeep with
it was
like
not
floaties?
a proper boat.
Was it
No.
a banana box?
You laugh, but it was 100% a banana box.
I mean, some of the ingenuity that goes into those things is like amazing. You ever
Yeah.
see some of those?
It's crazy though, because I like don't know a lot about my history. Because in Miami, that's everyone's background, so it's like boring as fuck. But when I meet like white
Oh, it's an
people who are
exciting
like,
background.
My family came over on the Mayflower. I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What was that like? I'm like, I don't know. It was 9 generations ago.
My grandpa came in on a noodle.
Yeah, that's my grandpa.
That's your grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing my impression of you. It wasn't very good.
Wait, no, you do good impressions, and that was really bad. I feel like you.
I wasn't trying to do an impression.
Can you do an impression of me?
No, I don't think so.
I don't.
I can on the spot.
That's true.
He's got to work on it.
It just happens. It's weird. It happens naturally, and then Megan always points it out. She's like, "This is a good person. Do it again," and then it's terrible
Can't do
after.
it. Yeah.
It's like,
I was listening to last week's podcast, and fucking you did an impression of Sorrentino to Sorrentino, and it was so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
I'll have to go back and listen to that.
I feel like if you did one of me, it would just be like kind of slurry, just naturally. I feel like I slur and I have like a doofy laugh, and that's like what you get with Megan Rico. Just like,
I like that impression.
That's a good impression of yourself.
You
so
did.
much.
You did promise to talk. I know you already talked about peeing in a planter, but you were going to talk about peeing in a coffee can.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. So when I first moved to New York, my ex-boyfriend lived with 2 other people, and they had 1 bathroom. And I was over at his place, and someone was showering in that bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to pee so badly. And like, I wasn't gonna pee in his kitchen sink because he was gonna pee in his kitchen sink. So we were like, I was like, what do I do? And I was like pacing like the length of the apartment. It was really bad. Like I couldn't hold it. It was the worst feeling in the world because I have an easy life. And he was like, oh, I have a bottle. And I was like, I cannot pee into the thin mouth of a bottle.
Sure.
Yeah,
He's
that's a tricky.
He's like, I get it. I have this Folgers canister.
Perfect.
It's empty, and it's like a wide mouth. So I put it on the floor of their kitchen, and I had to like squat over it. And the whole time we're like waiting, like keeping lookout to make sure that someone doesn't come out of the bathroom and see me.
Yeah.
It was like a full apartment. And they don't know. But if they listen to this, they gonna know.
And you got it done?
I got it done.
Yeah, that stuff happens.
Yeah.
I had a roommate. When I lived with Damien, I had pooped in a bag once in my room. It was the worst thing in the world.
It's a what?
I pooped. I had to shit so bad, and he's in the bathroom. And I'm like, dude, I need to get in there, and he was like getting ready, and it was just like I was either gonna shit my pants
Yes.
or
What
so I
kind
had-
of a bag was it?
It was like a ShopRite grocery bag, like one handle in front and the other handle behind. You know what I mean? I just kind of like.
That's good. Did you hang it on your wiener?
Oh, I hated
Yeah,
myself.
one handle on the wiener, one handle on my tail.
Wait. Oh my God, John, do you have a tail?
If I had a tail, I'd wear a bag like that, but I don't have a tail, so I have to use the bathroom like everybody else.
When I love that the tail is the only thing keeping you from shitting in a bag.
Well, look, if I had a tail, would you really get on my case for shitting in a bag? You'd be like,
Yeah.
what's with that? He's like, oh, the guy with the tail. And you're like, oh, I didn't see the tail.
The guy with the tail wearing a woman's hat.
Oh, he shits in a bag. No, I figured. My when Hurricane Sandy hit, my brother was living in like on the 12th floor of an apartment building.
Mhm. In
and-
New York?
Yeah, in New York. And no, in Montana. He wasn't affected, just emotionally. But the elevator in his building wasn't working, and the plumbing wasn't working because they hadn't had like power or water or anything for a couple days. So he took a shit down the garbage chute, and
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Funny.
The old poop chute.
The old poop chute. That's why
You
they
think
call it
went,
that.
I'm trying to imagine what those like look like. Do you have to like shoot it in there?
I think he shit in a bag.
Oh yeah, because I feel like I'd try and I'd end up like having to like help it out down the chute, right? I feel like there'd be like a little.
have to
lip.
push it with your
it's
hand.
one of those like you pull it like kind of like a mailbox and you
Yeah, and you just
you
sit
poop
on
on the
that.
lid. Yeah, and then
You
you
poop-
close
Oh,
it back
and
up
then
and
you-
hope
Yeah, you poop on the lid.
hope gravity helps you out.
Yeah. Like a mailbox. Do you like open it up again to make sure it actually dropped down?
Yeah, you poop on the lid, you close it, and then you open it up to make sure it slid off the lid.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing that I'll do to drive Christine crazy, but it also drives me crazy. No. You know when you put mail in a mailbox and you drop it in, you shut the door, and then do you always open it?
Yes.
You always
Do
open
you
it.
do this?
Well, because of Gremlins, I wait for it to shoot back out.
Oh, Gremlins is fucking.
But with
best.
Christine, I don't. I put it in and I go, and then she's like, "Are you sure it went down?" I'm like, "Yeah, it went down." And meanwhile, it drives me. It also makes me crazy, but it's funny to see it happen to somebody else because you don't have to check it. It always goes. Have you ever opened it and it's still there?
Have you never watched
No.
When Harry Met
No.
Sally? Right? You never watched. When
I've
Harry Met
never
Sally?
watched it. No.
That's not a major plot point, but a major character trait in that movie.
Is checking,
there's
double
a
checking the
scene-
mailbox?
there's
You're a
a
real
scene-
Harry, John.
No, he's a real Sally. What's
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
with you?
Hit her too.
There's a scene. They're they do a montage of Harry and Sally hanging out and becoming friends and whatever. And there's a scene. So the whole thing is Sally's real high strung, and so she's mailing a big stack of envelopes, and she'll do it one at a time and check every time.
Oh, each one?
Yeah. Who's got
Oh,
all
that's
day
great.
to do that?
Sally Albright.
That's
Damn
funny
it.
though.
Have you never seen it either?
No, but my dad had a porn called When Harry Wet Sally. I swear to God.
That's so good.
Yeah, and I used to.
That's so good.
It was funny. It was weird because it's just such a weird story. My dad had it.
By the way, you had the
No. But just before, when I got older, we would trade porns. This is when I was still young.
What?
Yeah, it was creepy.
You and your father traded
Yeah.
hard physical copies of pornography?
tapes, VHS tapes.
I
Yes.
want to hate it, but I love it too
But
much.
this was before that. I was a lot younger. I was probably 14, and I had seen When Harry Wet Sally, and for some reason, I think I walked in and Harry Met Sally was on, and my father was talking about it, and I kept saying in my head say When Harry Met Sally. Say When Harry Met Sally. Don't say When Harry Met Sally. And I was like, oh, this is When Harry Wet Sally. Oh, I said it. I said it.
Wait, okay, so wait. This is amazing. You've seen When Harry Wet Sally, but you've
Yes.
never seen When Harry Met Sally. You know that movie's ruined for you. You're gonna watch it, and all you're
No,
gonna be
this
is
isn't good.
when's he gonna take his dick out? When's he gonna take his dick out? Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so I've seen Robin Hood Men in Tights 4,500 times.
Yeah, that's your
That's
Mel Brooks
my Mel
movie,
Brooks
right?
film. Yeah, and I know it's
a
not
good
his
flick.
best, but I love it.
No, it's a good movie though.
So I tried to watch the original, not original, but the Robin Hood movie that came out. That one's a parody
Kevin
of
Costner
Kevin
one?
Costner.
Ooh, that's a
I
good
could
one.
not get through it because I was just oh, this is that movie, but not funny at all.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's a bad
I got mad at the toys for that movie.
Because I know why. Because they repurposed the Ewok village.
Yes, they put the Ewok village out and they just put leaves on top and called it the Robin Hood village.
Why
I was
did-
so
They
mad.
turned Wicket into Little John. I'm like, what?
They just sold an old Star Wars toy and said it was a Robin Hood
that
thing.
real?
That's
Yeah.
very real.
Yeah.
Also, I'm very aware of the fact that I asked, "Is that real?" This is the third time. It's just my catchphrase. Let me have it. That's crazy.
No, Saluga's a big lie. He's always talking about fucking fake Robin Hood toys. His
Robin
big,
Hood
big
toy this, Robin Hood toy that.
Oh, I hated it because the Ewoks in Ewok Adventure. Also, I saw Star Wars Ewok Adventure when I was really young, and honestly, wholeheartedly, unironically, loved it.
Yeah, I loved it when I was little, and then
I
watch
still-
it now. You're like, oh,
Oh, I don't want to. Yeah.
Wilford Brimley in Star Wars.
Is he
Well, wait,
in
wait,
that?
wait,
Yeah, well,
wait,
there's two of them. One's
Yeah,
with
which
Wilford
one?
Brimley.
What's the one with the? Okay, so
With
I
the
don't know
cute
if the
kids and their
child
parents,
is a boy
yeah.
or a girl.
Yeah.
And I still don't know, and I don't want you to tell me.
Okay. I
Okay.
won't say it.
But there's
Mum's
there's the Caravan of Courage and there's the Battle for Endor. Nice.
One of them has Brimley. One of them.
Crazy. I've seen the one where it's the little kid, and it's to explain that their ship crashed.
Yes, and they're looking for
Battle-
their parents, and their parents are being held captive by this big giant
dude.
organizer.
Then
or whatever.
Battle-
Yes, I fucking loved that.
Battle
movie
for
when I was a
Endor.
kid.
That one's good. The one with
Is it
Battle-
good?
Caravan of Courage is terrible.
I've said this on the podcast before, so I don't want to get into it too much, but you'll
Okay.
get a kick out of this. Do you know how I watched that movie as a kid?
How?
They, at the time, because we didn't have a stereo system hooked up to the TV, what they did...
Poor.
Wait, somebody's playing Greek wedding music.
No, it's. Yeah.
It might be.
Space
There's an
EDM?
arcade machine out there that's been
okay.
going all night, too.
All right, sorry.
Haunted. Anyways.
They broadcast the movie on TV, and then on the radio they broadcast the audio, and the idea was you put your stereo on the same time as the show.
I love that.
And that's how you had stereo sound in the house.
I love that
and it
so
blew my
much.
mind. And also, I started watching it at my grandparents' house, and then my parents were like, "We got to go," and it wasn't over yet.
Yes,
we
you listened to it in the car.
In the car, you know what it's like, but you can't tell what's going on. But I listened in the car, and then I ran in the house, and then that was the first time I had the TV and the stereo on, and and my dad cranked it up, and it blew my mind to have quality sound in the living
That's
room.
amazing.
It was really, really cool, and I had a lot of people tell me it was bullshit, and thank God for the internet because I was able to Google and eventually found somebody blogged about how it was this kind of cool thing that they did.
That's so great.
At the time. Yeah,
I love that. I love with my whole heart old time radio shows
yeah.
so much.
Did you listen to the original Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yeah,
broadcast?
I did.
It's
and
great.
I love it.
It's so
good.
I mean,
me
actually,
alone about
I keep telling Chris to read
Wait,
it.
why? Oh,
if you wanted
do
to,
you know how to read?
No. Of course I don't. All right, when I
reads like
first-
crazy.
When I
It's just-
first met
read
my
like crazy?
wife, I read nothing but crazy stuff. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's not. Well, it's not completely crazy. It's like crazy.
You read.
No.
Okay, so
You
when you
read a
said
lot.
you read like crazy, I interpreted that to mean you read a lot.
Yeah.
Chris is very
I'm just
well
looking
read.
for someone to talk to books about. Talk about to books.
Oh, I read comic books.
Oh, that's good. I read some
okay.
comic books.
Oh, okay.
Are
all
you
right.
reading Redlands?
No.
Oh, it's by Jodie Belair is a colorist.
I know Jodie Belair. Yeah.
So she
she's
wrote
really good.
Redlands.
She colors Saga.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Saga's
so
good.
fucking
Saga's
good.
Yeah.
My ex-boyfriend.
Megan let me borrow a lot of Saga books.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend and I were dreamcasting Saga the other day.
Oh.
And it's kind of hard to cast.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Ezra Miller for Marco.
I can see that.
Yeah, right?
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
He's a little young, but
He'll age into it by the
Yeah.
time it gets made.
Yeah.
Ezra
Ezra
Miller
Miller?
for Marco. What?
Who's Ezra Miller?
Ezra Miller was
kept
in. We
playing
need to talk about
Flash.
Kevin, the Flash. Yeah,
in,
that's more your
Justice
speed.
League. He was in the newest not Harry Potter movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen any of these things.
He's in The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
No. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I
That's
don't
fine.
know.
I feel like he'd be really good for it. And then I feel like Zoe Saldana for.
yes, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
But Brian K. Vaughan, do you read Paper Girls?
I do.
Oh, I love
because
Paper
it's
Girls.
everything I wanted as a child.
Yes.
Like, fuck, it's so good.
It's like The Goonies, and it's just. It's
I
a
feel
little mix
bad
of
because
everything.
I mostly just read Brian K. Vaughan comics.
He's good.
He's
very
amazing.
good.
Did you guys hear? Do you know the story about how he got brought onto Lost?
No.
So the show Lost hired him on as a writer, and he talked about it in an interview where he was so excited. He was like, "Fuck yeah, I get to hear what's going on in Lost." And so he got into the writers' room and was like, "Okay, so what is it? How does it end?" And they were like,
I'm gonna love this. Yeah.
"You tell us."
Thank you.
Oh, that's-
Much do you fucking hate that shit?
Well, it doesn't surprise me, but
No.
at the end of it, Lost made me angry. Chris, very happy.
I like the end of it.
Question:
Yeah.
Did you binge it or did you watch it as it aired?
I binged seasons 1 through 4 and then watched as they aired.
So I
Or 1
feel
through
like
6 maybe. And
people
then-
who
yeah.
binged it tend to be happy with the ending, and people who were invested are not happy with the ending.
Oh, that's an interesting.
I don't know why, but
That's not my.
observation.
observation.
It's called an
Yeah.
observation, Christopher.
I don't know how to read.
Are you a
remember?
Christopher or a Christian?
I'm a Christopher.
I binged and finished everything in time to see the final season as it aired.
Oh,
That's how I watched it.
And you didn't like it.
Just the finale pissed me off. It was
annoying.
and look, anybody who's
annoying.
like, oh, so I shouldn't watch it, and I'm like, look, the journey is fun.
Yeah.
It's that show is a really good exercise in building suspense around nothing,
Yeah.
and fun characters and all
It's
of
that whole mystery box idea.
But it's the show is pointless.
Pointless.
Utterly
and which sucks
pointless.
because one of my fondest childhood memories is my black lipstick is coming off all over the place. You can't spill your drink on your face when you're wearing black lipstick.
No, yeah, it looks.
I mean, you use so much.
You look great.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it on both of you by the end of the night.
Ooh.
So
Oh no.
out of the tube. But wait, listen to my real thought. It sucks that the show is pointless because one of my fondest childhood memories is watching a season premiere. I don't remember what season it was, but it's the one where the character Arnst blows up.
Yes.
That's one of my fondest
Yeah.
memories. It was a bunch of us in my playroom
It was the
at
science
home.
teacher.
Yeah, and
that
we all cheered when he exploded because we
Yeah.
fucking hated that guy.
Yeah, well, that was the point. They made you hate him, and then they blew
so
him up.
Perfect.
It was so
he was like, you don't know how to use
satisfying.
dynamite. I know how to use dynamite, and then he fucking explodes, and it's so.
Yes, when they found the
satisfying.
black rock, I'm gonna say it's season 3?
Yeah.
3.
You
thank
describing that as one of your favorite childhood memories is one of the most depressing things I've ever experienced.
Hey, John, you're 14
Childhood
years older
memory.
than me.
She's talking about loss. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, I think you meant a guy blowing. Yeah.
No,
As a child.
But
yeah,
here's
I
the
know.
thing. So I am
that guy blowing
that
up.
guy blowing up.
I was like, why? I got real upset when the science teacher died.
No, she's like one of my childhood memories.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Crazy.
Because
We're old
I'm
men.
meeting people now who are like born after the year 2000, and I want to die.
That's not possible. There's no human born.
You're
after
right.
year
The human
2000.
race stopped
No,
after
yeah, no.
1999.
But speaking of loss, did you ever see The Leftovers?
No, but I heard it's good.
It is good. It's very good.
Okay, I
Give it a
want to
shot.
watch it.
It's only 3 seasons.
I
It's
want to
worth it.
like Damon Lindelof.
It's
I
worth
want to.
I want to.
Shaking his head.
No,
No,
because
right.
I liked
And his
I
female
liked season 1 and half of season 2, and but I stopped,
Oh, keep watching.
and because I wanted to see how
Good.
it turned
It's
out,
good.
and
People love it.
everybody's saying it's
People
great.
are mad that Carrie Coon didn't win an Emmy for it.
Carrie Coon was great on that show, but she was also good in Fargo, and they both came out at the same time, so it was kind of
I
like
have to watch more
toss-up.
Fargo. I'm such an asshole. I
Fargo's-
know that season 2 of Fargo is literally tailor made for
It's for
me,
you.
Megan Rigo, and I
Yeah,
have
it's
not watched
pretty
more of it. Even like down to the casting, it's like for me. It's like Aliens.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
one of the Culkins.
Ted
the
Danson.
Yeah.
Ted Danson, who I want to have a long relationship with.
Yeah.
Hold on, am I being called on the telephone? Sorry, I'm only saying it because that's weird as hell.
I
Might be
Who
important.
is
I like
it?
dancing on the Good Place.
Oh, it's my
Dancing's been
mom.
Good lately.
Oh, go
You
for
want
it.
to go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Put her on speaker.
Hello?
Megan.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm on a podcast.
Goodbye.
That's adorable.
I love her so much. She's calling me because I only called her once today.
Aww.
Oh,
We're very close. Oh my God, is there a phone charger in here?
I didn't bring one.
That's fine. I'm on 9%, but who am I going to call?
Uh-oh.
Ghostbusters. Thank you.
Jesus is a real big fan of Ghostbusters.
I do have I do have my laptop and a small cable you
It's
can
not
charge
that
it off
important.
of
I
if you
really
need
don't
it.
give a fuck.
Okay.
I
You still
don't
have to
care.
get back to Brooklyn tonight.
And Birch is going to take me to the ferry.
Okay.
Oh,
That's very
Aw,
nice.
my
Good
friend
friend.
Joe.
he's a good friend.
My friend
Thank you.
Joseph.
I was going to, but you are going that way.
Yeah,
So.
I don't want to talk because I'm not my.
You can talk all you want.
Hey.
Hey.
man.
Oh, while we're talking and interacting with the audience, I just want to call out, what's your name? Dennis.
Super fan Dennis
Tried to
Rodrigo
throw
is
his
what
glove
name is.
into that top hat and he fucking missed.
Oh, I missed that.
And I just wanted to, yeah, you
But
missed
should
that
see him
and
pull
he
a
missed the
rabbit
shot.
out of it, though.
Are you a magician?
No.
Oh. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. I'm not an idiot. I love magic, but I hate people who do magic.
Oh.
It's a conundrum.
knows
My
I
grandpa
love
did magic.
I like how Dennis, your,
feel like I
your
would like your
makeup, he was
Are
originally...
you being a juggalo?
That's what I was going to say. He looks like a juggalo now.
Is he not
was
being a
originally like a misfit. He was Denzig.
No.
Dennis was Denzig.
No,
but
you were always the juggalo.
Now he's a juggalo.
Here's what we got in the audience: a juggalo, Jesus, what's it called? Someone who helps lawyers out, a paralegal, just a dude in a cardigan. My mom on a ski resort in the '80s,
and Dave Grohl.
and Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Phil,
That's-
how much do you get that, Dave Grohl?
Wait, is that your hair?
Yeah.
Is it? No, tell me the truth. Really? Okay. The only reason I thought it was a wig was because you have like a low center parted ponytail, and that's like a frequent wig hairstyle because you can't like brush a wig back.
Pretty sure it's real.
Pretty sure.
No, I believe you. It's
Yeah.
nice hair. Congrats on it.
I know. Jealous
Yeah,
of
look at
over
that.
there.
My oh, it's
Whoa.
Captain Caveman.
we got 2 Jesuses in the house.
Yeah.
Sorry, John. Did I peek?
I'm on it.
Hey, John. Am I peeking?
I'm on it.
Ah!
It's
Yeah, you guys are good. The levels are good. You guys are you
This
guys are
just turned into. I feel
you
like
guys
it's
are
me and
great.
Chris versus John.
Yeah.
My voice cracked. I'm going through puberty.
every
We
now
guys
and
just
then
make guttural sounds at you.
we'll go to a new venue and there's always that person that works there and they were like, "Don't you want to check the levels?" And I'm like, "No.
There's no need.
No, it's fine. I know this works and I'm just going to ride the levels all fucking night."
I want to point out something though.
Yeah.
The like little thingies on the mic. What are these
Yes.
Wind guard,
called? Nose.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like
The
they're
little foamy thingies on the mic.
yeah, it's a little like
They're
windscreen,
They're
pop
not
filter.
primary colors. No, they are primary colors,
Yeah.
right? Red, yellow, and blue.
Yeah.
the same exact colors as the aliens in a movie I just watched called Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
So
Megan had never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the Jim Carrey. You're the Damon Wayans. You're the Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I know he's
that
the
kind of makes
hottest
sense.
one.
Goldblum.
That
Here's
kind
the
of makes
biggest thing.
sense.
So young Jeff Goldblum is like the hottest person in the world to me. Also looks so much like my aunt.
Like, oh really? We
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
a girl who looked like Goldblum. Remember? She was part of. She was one half the two-headed whore.
Yo, she's single?
Two-headed whore. I forgot about that
What's
piece.
the two-headed whore?
That's just two girls that hung out all the time.
Yeah. it's two boys.
I'm literally the only girl in this entire basement, and you just said two-headed whore, and I'm like, oh no!
They were these two girls in college that literally like they only took classes together.
Yeah.
They did
That's not
they were
for your
never
future.
separate, and they were like
Were
super.
they dating?
They were whores.
No, they weren't dating.
whores. I'm Chris Sorrentino, and they're whores.
Back
They-
to your ready-made whore.
Is this a pencil case?
Yes, it is a pencil case.
What?
Jeff
that?
Goldblum's so hot.
Legit classes on Jeff Goldblum.
Classes.
No,
Perkinscom.
that would be amazing if it was all.
But one looked like Jeff Goldblum, and she was the more attractive of
Yeah,
the two.
dude.
Yeah.
In a duo of anything, whoever looks like Jeff Goldblum is gonna be the more
yeah.
attractive.
Yeah,
The other looked
she
like
was-
a raptor.
What an
It was
angel
very,
of a person.
It was very strange.
Here's the thing that fucks me up, right? Jeff Goldblum's current wife is like 2 years older than me, and I'm like, God damn it!
Oh, that's weird.
If I
Oh,
only,
you
if I could have,
yeah.
Would you do it though?
Wrong
Is there an
place at
age
the wrong
limit
time,
when it
buddy.
comes to like a Goldblum? Would you go for it?
I'd go for it.
You'd go for
I'd
it.
go for Ted Danson right now
I don't blame you.
because normally
He's old. How old is he though? He's 60.
He's like in his 60s. He's so.
Just talking about dancing. You ever see The Good Place?
Yeah, I love. The
That's
Good
a
Place.
really good show, and people
It's
don't
amazing.
realize it's a good show.
Dude, guys, everyone watch the fucking Good Place. It's
Oh,
incredible.
yeah.
Here's the thing. So there's like a big like twist in the last episode of The Good Place, and
Yeah, the last episode of first season.
yeah,
Yeah.
of the first season, and
Huge
I ruined it so hard for my boss.
Oh.
So I knew that we were both
Who,
watching.
McCarthy?
No, Marina
Marina.
Catala.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marina.
I knew we were both watching The Good Place, and I
She's cool.
was
She gotta
watching
get
it,
that
and I
married.
literally texted her as it happened, and I was
Oh.
like, "Isn't it crazy that blah 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 blah?" And she was like, "What?"
Oh.
And I like, do you ever have those moments where you think about something that you did and your body physically convulses?
Yeah.
That's that. Hey, can I have a piece of that monster pie?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Absolutely. And Marina.
Go to town.
Marina's gonna be back on the podcast real soon.
Yeah, we're going.
We're recording with her in like a week.
yeah.
I don't know what episode it's gonna be, but it's really soon.
That should be
When I
fun.
was her? Do
What's that?
you remember when I was her?
Yeah, that was here at a pizza show. You were.
That's right.
Yeah.
Marina.
I want to come back.
The fact that you
this
did
is the best.
you should come back.
I was listening to the last episode, and I have an issue when I listen to friends' podcasts where I talk back to them.
Oh.
So I'm like, these are my friends, and we're all having a conversation.
Oh, please record that, and we'll just make it an episode, and we'll take a week off. I put that up.
That's a bonus.
Hey, everybody! Here's
here's what
last
I was-
week's episode, but now Megan's with us.
I was.
They'd be like, "What the hell's that?"
Redo.
I was gonna dress up. I was gonna dress up as George Mucus, but I listened to it on the way here.
Oh, that's
I would've
Jorge
worn
Mucus.
Jorge Mucus. I was gonna wear
Jorge
a Star
Mucus.
Wars shirt, a Mexican sombrero, and then just like boogers out my nose.
Oh, like a mustache made of boogers. That was the greatest thing ever.
Woman, so good. This pizza's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
cold.
Hey, the owner listens now. It's
No, no, it's
great.
because it's cold.
He just found out this was happening. We've been doing it since like June or
Yeah,
July.
we've been doing this for like 7 months. He's like, "What you guys? What do you go?"
This is the best.
What?
love
I can hear it on the radio. Can I listen while I watch TV? And we were like, please do.
Yeah.
Please be distracted while you
When
listen
I
to it.
first came in here, me and Des came. We came in here a little early. There was this Mama Luke sitting here watching, like the
Wait,
Tim Allen show.
you
And
Dennis?
we're like,
Okay.
we were like, what the fuck is going? This guy had no pizza. He just had a remote.
Wait. Which Tim Allen show?
A newer one.
the new
That
one. That
is.
got canceled.
Really?
Tim Allen did
Yeah,
Norm
he's a
Macdonald's
weird-
podcast, and he's all like angry
I know,
about
we
it.
would-
He's
yeah.
so angry. It's like no one cares about you, Tim Danson.
You
Go
know what?
do the Santa Claus 4.
You know what pissed me off so much with him?
Tim Danson.
Tim Danson, you called him.
Look, guys, I'm real horny. Okay.
That's not what
All
I
I
was
can think
expecting
about
at
is
all.
Ted Danson.
He's on Norm Macdonald's podcast, and he's literally going like, yeah, you know, it was like All in the Family was brilliant, but when I tried to do it, and I'm just like, yeah, you're not fucking Carol O'Connor. He kept comparing himself to Carol O'Connor as if they were the same, and as if the quality of shows was exactly the same. And it's like, no, you played a right-wing asshole at a time where maybe that's not the greatest thing to portray, but also, like, it's not brilliantly written the way you're doing it. You're not an actor. You're like...
Yeah.
Oh, he's so bitter and
Wait,
angry.
what's his last name for real? Alan.
But he kept comparing himself to Carol O'Connor and All in the Family as if it was the same thing.
It's not at all.
No, it's not.
Also, here's the thing. Even if it was the same thing, All in the Family already exists. So you'd still be ripping off a show that already existed.
And truthfully, like, you're Tim Allen, you made your money. Why are you still doing this stuff? Like, why are you still doing sitcoms? You've done plenty of movies. You got Disney money.
Well, I think he forgets that All in the Family, the point of it was the character, it was understood that the character was wrong.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
And
He's
that's
like, no, I'm
not,
like him. I'm right. And I was like, no.
It's not the same.
You a bad dude.
Thing. They don't know how to do sitcoms anymore. We've talked about it.
Wait, who's they?
Just the industry.
Here's the thing. So I love Cheers. Can you hear my pizza?
Yeah.
He loves Cheers too.
I love Cheers.
I binged Cheers on Netflix.
Well,
I
you're
did
gonna
the
love
whole...
anything Ted Danson's in.
I know,
Come
but
on
I don't
now.
like
That's a
young-
biased opinion.
No,
Megan.
Sorrentino. I don't like young Ted Danson. I only like old Ted
Really?
Danson.
You like older Ted Danson?
You know who I love?
Did you like Ted Danson in a cowboy hat when he was like dating Whoopi Goldberg? Did you
No.
like that Ted Danson?
You like Becker?
I'm like into it, but I don't love it. Here's the thing. I love Bored to Death Ted Danson. Have you guys seen Bored to
Yeah,
Death?
sure.
That show's
I
amazing.
love
Yeah.
Bored to Death.
Curb
Bored to
Ted
Death?
Danson's great.
Curb Ted Danson's really
Curb Your
good.
Enthusiasm.
I have
love
trouble
him on
watching Curd because I have really bad secondhand embarrassment, and so
Oh.
it's hard for
My
me to
wife,
watch.
same thing. She's like, I cringe and I get embarrassed for him. And I
Which
can't
Megan
watch.
didn't know the
No.
term, but what is that called?
When do you watch it?
When you have secondhand embarrassment.
Oh, I don't know. What is that?
You douche chills.
Oh, the
Those are
douche chills.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
Megan,
the douche
yeah.
chill?
Megan
That's
didn't know
right.
what that was. We talked
Okay,
about that.
I get really bad douche chills.
Curb is like the ultimate like douche chill
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, you know what I realized recently that's like pretty embarrassing? I'm like about to be a 25-year-old like grown ass woman, and I still need to look at my phone anytime there's a sex scene in a movie.
Oh, like you
I was
can't
like watching it, I was like,
Look
even
away? Really?
even alone.
it's
Oh,
embarrassing.
you never get through when Harry wet Sally.
No, that's different. Here's the thing. I think that being an actor is like the most embarrassing thing that you can do.
Sure. Yeah.
And so like to watch someone like be in a sex scene, I'm just like, that's so fucking embarrassing.
It's so
for
hard.
you.
I think it's easier.
Camera crew around them and like a PA, like
It's
guys
also
taking
not
the
as-
wires
What was I
and, like-
watching?
It's not as common as Children of the '80s. Every movie had it by default.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
it
didn't
was
have that.
like it was always awkward, but I think it got to a point where it was just like it's not that weird anymore.
Yeah. You know what I'm happy about? I like I'm 10 years or 14 years younger than you, right?
13.
13.
Yeah.
And so we shouldn't have any references in common. But I'm the youngest of 3, and my oldest brother is 14 years older than me.
And that's why we do have things.
And
in
that's why we
common.
have things in common. So
And
like,
because I have sisters. I have a
Right.
sister your age. I can talk to you about like the big comfy couch in Gullah Gullah Island.
yo,
Yeah. Right.
that was my shit.
So it's interesting that because of our siblings,
Yeah.
we like know about. I know what she was into. She kind of knows what I was into. It's like
Yeah.
very interesting. By the way, I brought Tatcha for everybody tonight.
It's a Halloween miracle.
I got a whole bag of Tatcha, everybody.
Megatatra.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are here, and I brought 16 cans of
Oh, you can have
Tatcha.
2 Tatra.
Wait, I would just like to point out again, 6 people are here. They're all men, 26 and older.
Yeah,
Cool. I'm in my element.
but hey,
Hey, I have a question.
there's a bunch of ladies who listen.
Hello, ladies. Wait, who's the one? Who's the one from the UK?
Vicky James.
Vicky James.
Video game.
Vicky James.
Should we get to touch two Tatras tonight?
You get to touch them.
Yeah,
Oh,
You
and
get
we
to touch them, but I get to drink them.
and we do have to. We got to start wrapping it up. We're
we
we're
got
getting
to
down to the wire. I know, but
we don't get
this
the
is.
light
I
here.
think
You
this
get
is.
like
to
the
talk about
pizza lady.
myself.
But I'll say this. I think this is the longest episode we've ever recorded at Pizza Doro.
Is
Yeah.
that real?
Yeah, it's
I
true.
can keep
That-
going.
that is
I'm
true.
having a lot of fun.
Normally they're like an hour, and we're at an hour and 11 right now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And we have like 7 minutes left.
Fuck you, this sucks. I want to watch.
That's the thing with these shows. The house shows go on for days.
I'm
Go
doing
on.
another one.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I
You're
would-
home.
Yeah, come
Sure.
over. Scare my children.
Next week.
Well,
Wesley.
hey,
And
Yes.
what's the other one?
Wyatt.
Great fucking name.
I
I
gave
Thank
you,
you.
but I gave you the option. I was like, you could do a house show, pizza show, Staten Island art show.
felt like the first one to be a pizza show would be good because when there's an audience, I'm on.
But it's how like do you
I didn't
like
realize
our
this was
level
gonna
of
be the
like?
audience.
But that's what I. But that's what I love. Do you understand
No,
that?
they're great, but
That's
know.
what this is. There's no stage. There's no PA. There's no. We're just in the back room. I love this. Is
I'm having a great time.
Well, we'll do
This
shows
is one of
where
my
we
favorites.
open for the super secret show, and that's more like people coming to a comedy show. But like this show is where the
That's
real
the
fans
last
come
one that I
out.
went to. That's right. You opened for the super
Yeah.
secret show, and so it was a weirder, like a more. There's like a bigger audience, but
not
like,
everybody was there for us. That's why there
Right,
was an
that's
audience.
weird.
Yeah, but this is where the real fans. The real fans come to the pizza base.
The real fans and Joan Bergio go to the pizza.
The real fans go to the real fans come to our like little trap door in the cornfield, like Lovely Bones. You ever see? We invite them over.
Yeah, I've seen the Lovely Bones.
We have a cornfield.
It's about a ghost trying to save a girl from a rapist.
yeah. We got one of those little cornfield trap doors.
Like the rapist?
yeah, just like.
Wait, there's 7 minutes left.
Yeah, well,
What
not
do
anymore.
we talk about? 6 minutes.
Now we've got where are we at?
Oh, fuck you.
The whole thing is they close at 10, so they
Oh.
want us done at 9. There's 7 minutes. There's 7 minutes.
Okay, I want to talk about myself.
Go ahead.
You should. Who
Go
are
ahead.
you? What do you do? Why are you here?
I'm Megan Rico. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here because I'm friends with John. You know we've been friends for like 2 years?
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. That 2 years
And count.
flew.
I know.
You also got to experience like a 2 like my life has changed so dramatically in 2 years.
Because you had the sickest baby in the world.
The sickest baby in the world.
Sickest because he's the coolest, but also sickest because poor boy baby's sick.
My son has rhinovirus. Oh, Megan,
That's
you'll
a
like
disease when you turn into a rhinoceros.
yes, and you'll love the other virus. He has 2 viruses.
what happened to
Do you know what the other
Rhino
virus he has? The
I
other
do,
virus is human. Megan likes when humans put in front
I
of anything.
do.
Yeah,
But
so
you
he
never
has,
do it right.
he has human RSV type B.
He's like,
In
yes.
addition to rhino, so he has a
My
rhinovirus
human
and a
infant.
human virus.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah,
So
no, I know
love
that's
it.
not your favorite version of it, but
No, I love it when people are like, oh, yes, my human pants are too tight on my human body. I love that so much. I love like aliens pretending so hard and failing to be human.
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, I do love it if you're like, my human baby has human RS virus. And also a rhinovirus.
and a rhinovirus.
That's just a human virus, but a
Like,
rhino.
oh, you alien as fuck.
3 fucking teeth coming in at the same time. That's what I'm dealing with.
Oh, he's just mad then.
He was so. I gotta be honest. I'm off this week. I am having the best time with him.
Great.
He's like sick and miserable, and he's such a trooper.
Aw.
And it's like I'm having a lot of fun with that kid.
John got a baby around the same time that I got a puppy, so I feel like we're like on the same page.
We are. At some
I
point,
wanted to be like, oh, I remember when Blanche's teeth were coming in. It was
Yes.
really hard.
at some
You
point,
should
my
give her a
child.
frozen rag.
Wait,
to
Blanche
chew
named
on.
after Blanche Devereaux?
Probably. We
Okay.
got her, and her name was already Blanche. My
Oh,
ex-boyfriend and I.
it might be Blanche Dubois.
Blanche de Bois.
I've always depended on the kindness of
You
strangers.
can always depend on the kindness of strangers. That like Simpsons episode where Marge is in like a musical version of Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh,
Love it.
I always love Sleeper with Woody Allen when they're trying to like snap him out of his weird
Yeah.
like state,
Oh, you showed me Sleeper.
and they
Yeah,
sit
you
that
put
they're
that
out in the woods and they're doing like Streetcar with him, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah,
Diane
Woody
Keaton's
Allen's
doing
great
Brando,
and not
and
a
he's
child rapist at all.
hey, listen,
Dude, that
I've
Kevin
given
Spacey
given
shit
up on.
Oh, I knew about Kevin Spacey.
ruined me to. Well, the weird thing is, he's like, like tried to cover up with coming out as gay,
What?
and I was
He's
like,
I'm not a
everybody
pedophile.
knew you
I'm
were
just
gay.
gay. And it's like, no, don't
Wait,
say
wait.
that.
You're a pedophile, and everybody knew you were gay for like the past 15, 20
Yeah,
years.
wait,
like,
what? I don't know about this. What
Oh,
happened?
so he tried to fuck Anthony Rapp, who's like a Broadway star. He originated a role in Rent.
Yeah.
On Broadway.
When he
Okay.
was 14
When
and
he
Kevin
was
Spacey was like
14.
26.
Ooh.
Tried to fuck him, and then Anthony Rapp with all this stuff coming out from the Weinstein crap, and then all the like Corey Feldman was talking about like, well, it goes beyond just the way Harvey Weinstein was a pig with women. As a child actor, I was molested, and so were these people, and so were those people. And then this kid Anthony Rapp came out and said, yeah, when I was 14, Kevin Spacey tried to fuck me at a party.
And Kevin Spacey put out a statement that was like, I don't remember that at all. I was drunk. Also, I'm choosing to be gay. And it's like, nah, bitch. You're
No.
doing a bad thing right
Thought
now.
it came out though, like that's him saying I'm gay is like we
I
everybody in
didn't
the
know
world
that.
knew you were gay.
Yeah.
But all my heroes,
Are
comedically, are awful.
Who are they? Bill Cosby.
Cosby,
The worst.
Woody Allen.
The worst.
I worry a lot about Louis C.K. is a
Roman
big one for me.
Polanski. His
Louis
movies
CK,
are hilarious.
Like, masturbates in front of people.
The story with Louis C.K. is that he blocks the door and jerks off in front of women, not letting them leave the room.
But just that's a
Right.
weird fetish.
But
like
also,
at that point, like
but also awful if you're the woman.
oh no, it's completely awful to begin with. But like, if you're gonna like in it for a penny, in it for a pound, if you're gonna do something weird, at least like do something. Don't like stand there and jerk off.
Yeah.
Like that's such a weird
Here's
thing.
where I
to
think
do.
about these things.
He needs to address it quick because with
He won't.
because everything that's going on right now, it's gonna get to him. We're in the middle of a movement
I
which
love
is
it. It's the
taking
best. It
down
really
every
is.
one of these
It's
people.
the fucking best.
Needs to have
And
it's
I don't know. It's the thing that's weird about some of those accounts is you have women saying, "Yeah, he said, do you mind if I jerk off in front of you?" And I thought he was joking. There's a lot of like,
Well,
I
with
thought
Louis,
this
it's a lot of
I
that.
thought this
Yes,
comedian was
polite.
Weird
joking.
with Louis because it's like, is it a bit? Because here's the thing: I work in a room of all dudes, and like, if one of you pulled your pants down and I saw your dick, chances are it would be a bit, and I would be.
Have you
okay
seen
with it.
anybody's dick at least in a photo?
I've seen Imbergio's
You've seen
dick.
Imbergio's? Because I've seen Imbergio's and Casey's so far.
I haven't seen. Oh, they wouldn't show me that photo.
Oh, that photo's great.
so I think that I work in like.
that
one of-
photo's really funny.
I know. I think I work in one of the only like very respectful all male writers' rooms in Hollywood.
You said that, and by the way,
I want to put that out there publicly. Like you
what
guys
she's
are
saying,
the best.
I appreciate that because you know a lot of people that work in other writers' rooms, and you always come back not with specifics, but saying other rooms are terrible.
Yeah.
And we work on a show where, look, the format of the show is these guys tell somebody to say shit that is inappropriate. Mm-hmm. If you write for that show, what that means is I get to be racist, I get to be homophobic, I get to be I get to say the most awful shit ever.
Yeah.
Because the format of the show allows for me to be
Yeah.
kind of like I get to do this like awful comedy in a way, but it's because the idea is somebody's going, "Hey, you're not supposed to say this publicly. I'm daring you to say it."
Yeah.
So we get to do a lot of that shit. So I would think that maybe our room is one of but actually it's very good to hear you say
Yeah.
that because I think as individuals in the room, we're very aware of the fact that like that's the format, and we like the fact that ultimately, like it's wrong. Like the whole show is based on the idea that these things are you're
Wrong
not
to
supposed
say.
to say it,
Here's
and either a guy doesn't say it or a guy says it, but then it's like holy shit, like you
Good that
shouldn't
you
have said
can,
that.
But you guys are all good guys. Like
That's the
I
thing,
know
yeah.
you guys all. McCarthy the least, but I still know
Yeah, but
him. and
McCarthy
you,
is
you
like
guys
the
are
most
not creeps.
Like McCarthy is the most obviously morally correct.
I
You
was
know
gonna
what I mean?
say,
Yeah.
and because I was gonna say you know him the least, but I was gonna say I think that
but I still
stems.
do know him enough to vouch for him that he's not a creep. You know.
No, yeah, I really do think that like to be because I literally most times am the only girl in that room, and I'm the
and when
only
it's not
person
you, it's
under 30.
Marina, really.
Yeah,
And she's a
Marina's-
lesbian, so she's with us, right?
right? Basically. Hey, okay, I'm half gay. It all counts.
Marina, the things that comes out of what comes out of Marina's
maybe
mouth.
the most in a movie.
She's fine.
Marina's like, oh, that girl's got some good tits.
Marina says shit where I'm like, ugh.
I like someone good at tits. Like not even like big tits.
No, they're just
good tits.
objectively good
They're
tits.
good tits. They never done nothing wrong.
But I will say, like, it's crazy to me that I'm not more uncomfortable than I am in that work environment.
Well,
You
that's I I love that, though.
That's great.
I mean, I
you
think
guys are
it's
the best. You guys really walk the perfect line of like, I never feel excluded from the joke, because that's another thing. Like, I don't want everyone to be joking about something and then to be like, well, we can't tell Megan because of a lawsuit. And it's like, no, I want to see Imbergio's dick.
Well, he's here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it.
I've seen it.
And if he doesn't show you, I'm sure I have a photo somewhere.
But yeah, you guys really walk the line of like making me feel included without making me feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't think any of you have ever like made a comment to me that has made me feel genuinely uncomfortable, where I'm like, I don't understand that it's a joke. Like, one of John's favorite bits is to comment on my hair.
Yes, which she now died. The only thing that girls I've dated, they've only had one thing in common:
Okay.
brown curly hair.
And I had it.
Okay.
She doesn't anymore. She
Upstairs
died
or downstairs? Yeah.
All over.
on the head.
On the head.
But yeah, there was one day. There was one day in particular where you had like headphones in, you were
I
typing,
wasn't listening.
you were not listening at all, and somebody was like, you got to type," and I was like, yeah, like sort of, and I was like, and it was like, and I was just like, brown curly hair, and you went, you pulled your headphones out, and you're like, God damn.
That's literally the only thing that I heard.
That's been like a running joke.
It's
for
very
us,
funny,
yeah.
but then I dyed my hair. Now I'm a platinum blonde. I don't know why I keep talking about like my Hispanic background, because I look Nordic right now. I look Swedish as fuck. I'm like 6 feet tall and platinum blonde.
Well, but you're a mix. You're not
That is
just.
technically
You're
Swedish
also.
as
You're.
I'm also Israeli,
Yes.
but I also don't look that. Well, I kind of do. So I live in Crown Heights right now, which has like a very high Jewish population, like an Orthodox Jewish population. And I get people literally like running to me out of breath, being like, "Are you Jewish?" And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm
Happens
like,
to me.
He gets
yeah.
it.
Guy, are you Jewish? Maybe.
And I'm
That's
like,
the guy said
no.
to me. Maybe.
Oh, they want me to marry their sons.
Ah.
And I'm
Me
like,
too. It's
nah, bitch, I'm a
awkward.
shiksa.
Yeah, no, I get it all the time too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We have to wrap it up.
It's my yarmulke. No.
But I will say, we'll have you back.
No,
Yes.
whenever you want. Seriously.
Okay. I really like
Megan's
this.
great,
I'm
right?
not
We
even
should have her
talking
back.
jive.
Megan's great. Megan's a good kid. She did everything right.
I love Megan.
She's
And,
a good egg.
And I will say, you're somebody who in the writers' room, you were there basically to take notes and organize the
yeah.
scripts and stuff like that, and ultimately got to a situation where they were letting you write for the show.
Yeah, because I'm really funny.
You are really
You
funny,
are.
and I'm very jealous as a 37, soon to be 38-year-old. Very jealous of the 24-year-old who's already
Yeah,
written
yeah.
for television.
I know. I feel the tension, John. You don't need to talk about it.
You're in a good place. I love you. You're very funny.
Thank
Follow
you.
Megan, because I
Yeah.
say it all the time. I may end up working for her one day.
Yay!
Can I work for you too?
Yeah. Can
Yay,
I plug
let's do
things
this.
that don't exist but will soon?
Yes.
Wait, when does this episode come out?
Monday.
Oh, it's not gonna exist by then. But eventually, and I'm gonna make John and Chris talk about it in their podcast when it does come out.
Definitely,
I'm
whenever you
writing
want.
a radio show called Kip Jones in Space,
Ooh.
sci-fi comedy show. I just choked
Ooh.
on a piece of red pepper.
That's a long title. You sure it's gonna fly?
Guys, it just like embodies it. But yeah, it's called Kip Jones in Space, and it's fucking shit. So when that comes out, I'm gonna tell them both to talk about it, and you better fucking
yeah.
I would love
Vicky James, you better fucking listen to my podcast.
Megan's all about-
Oh, if
I
you
read-
ever need any voice work,
Oh, I
hit us
know.
up. Yeah,
Get
yeah,
ready.
yeah.
And I
You
read.
Something to say Galamad. We're in it.
Galbad.
We won't get into it, but Megan wrote a screenplay. It's sci-fi.
told me.
It's
I
sci-fi.
Get into
It's,
it. Oh, it's my magnum.
it's
opus.
it's
I know,
sci-fi
you told me.
comedy.
I'm mad.
It's sci-fi comedy, which is us. Like
Yeah.
you would love it.
Next
Before I even
episode-
met you, he told me about this. Like, oh, she sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's the best. Next episode, we'll talk about sci-fi comedy because I have so many references.
I would love
to
that.
talk about.
Yeah.
This was the best. I really
We'll have
did
you
love
back.
this. I
Thank-
wish it was like 4 hours long.
Well, some of them are, but not at the pizzeria.
Yeah. At the
Give
house.
it up for
Come to the
Megan
house.
Rico, everybody.
Yay! I have to pee again.
Oh, so do I.
Bye bye.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy
Fit it.
Halloween.
Fit it where you shit it.
Thank
Good
you.
night,
I love you. Good
everybody.
night.